This is Maze Runner. Maze Runner is a game where the user tries to move a marble through a maze by controlling its movement with a handheld controller. The maze sits in a moving arm with 2 degrees of freedom controlled by 2 independent servo motors. We designed and 3D printed the servo mounts in the maze. The moving arm will follow the movement of the handheld device, which consists of the B&O 055 sensor, which has a gyroscope, an accelerometer, and a magnometer. The sensor has fusion algorithms that can give us absolute orientation angles, which is why we decided to use it instead of the internal board accelerometer, which only outputs raw acceleration data. We configure the sensor and read its data using I2C, similarly to the internal board accelerometer. We then map the sensor values into PWM signals with specific duty cycles to move the servos following the motion of the sensor. We use chain timer interrupts to generate the PWM signals, loading at each interrupt the time for the high and low cycles depending on the sensor values. The servos will not move until the sensor is fully calibrated. We use the internal calibration registers to determine the calibration status of the sensor. The range of motion is 180 degrees for the lower servo and 120 degrees for the upper servo. Now for a test run of Maze Runner. Future areas of improvement could be to reduce the jitter in the motion and have faster and smoother response times. But overall, we achieved what we set out to do, and we both learned a lot on the way.